Hey guys, Jigglypuffjunior114 here, and I just did some running around, but I remembered this old story time that happened to me, and this is actually horror. So if you are that sensitive person that, I don't know, doesn't like getting scared, or gets scared easily, I recommend not to watch this video or anything creepy. Just watch one of my other videos. But today's story time is actually going to be about a Ouija board. And if you don't know what a Ouija board is, it is a game where it has all these letters on it, and it has a yes or no symbol, and you ask and you put a thing in the middle, and you put your two fingers on it, and you ask it questions, and it'll move secretly. And this actually summons demons or ghosts, which is real creepy. So it all started last year in summer, and it was late, like 1 in the morning, and my parents were sleeping. So earlier that evening at 6 o'clock, my cousin invited me to do the Ouija board with him, with his friend. So I was like, sure, why not? So at 1 in the morning, he said, come on down, we're at the park. And so I packed up my stuff, went to the park down the road. And as soon as I arrived, his friend and my cousin were sitting there, getting the game all ready, so I just thought I'd help. And as soon as the game was all ready to go, me and his friend went first, and I was actually pretty scared. I was shaking a bit, but I don't get scared that easily. And so me and his friend went first, and I asked the question, who was my mom's name? Or also known as, what is my mom's name? And it said Katie, and that is actually my mom's name, if you didn't know that. And so I was actually pretty creeped out at first, and so was his friend. He was like, is that your mom's name? And I was like, yeah. And he was actually pretty creeped out. So then after next went my cousin and me. And my cousin asked the same question, but the opposite, what was my dad's name? And this was actually really creepy, and it went to Jeffrey. And Jeffrey is my cousin's name, and my cousin was freaked out, I was freaked out, his friend was freaked out, we were all freaked out. But then after him and his friend went, and his friend actually asked the question, is there an evil spirit haunting us right now? And it moved to the answer, yes. His friend literally freaked out. But that's not all that happened. My cousin was freaked out, I was freaked out. But just a snap, his friend was having a seizure. And a seizure is actually pretty scary. My cousin was about to call 911 until his friend just, fell. Like he was sitting there, but then after he tipped over and lay down. So I felt his heartbeat to make sure that he was still alive, and he was still alive. But my cousin wanted to call his mom to pick us up, but that just didn't happen. A few minutes later, after my cousin was texting his mom, at the start, he wakes up. And this is actually the creepiest moment of my life, because he actually was walking around circles, walking back and forth, and I just heard him whisper, help. And after a second that he was walking in circles, and me and my cousin kept on asking if he was okay. And So I decided to give him a tap on the shoulder, say, "Hey, you okay?" And the creepiest thing happened. He turned his head and said, "No." And he walked home. Like, it was so creepy. I'm not even joking you. Me and my cousin were really freaked out. So we packed up the Ouija board and went back to his house. So me and my cousin went back to his house, and he called up his friend's mom, make sure that he was home safe, and she said, yes, he just got knocked out, like, sleep. And my cousin and me were, like, relieved that he was okay. And so next day was school. I went to school, he went to school, and I called him up later and said, "Hey, how was your friend today?" And he said, "Not good. He didn't talk today. He stayed silent." And I was like, dude, he's possessed, because, like, when that happens, it's creepy, and that is a warning you have been possessed. Now, this is my short story of the Ouija board, and I just want to give a recommend to do it inside when an adult is there, because it can be dangerous if you do it outside. Just giving you warning. And if you do it outside, you're probably going to end up like my cousin's friend there. So that was my short story, guys, of the Ouija board, and I hope you enjoyed. And so, forgot to mention this in a video, but I'm going to be making a new YouTube channel, so you guys can leave in the comments section below what you want to be my new YouTube channel. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.